In this video, we'll be solving some absolute value inequalities. Our first example is to solve the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. Now, always your first step is to isolate this absolute value. So we would do that by adding 2 to both sides of this inequality. If we do that, then we have absolute value of x is less than or equal to, and then adding 2 would put a positive 2 on the right side. Now we know whenever we have absolute value less than some number that the solution is between positive 2 and negative 2, or the positive value and the negative value. So we would write solution as a three-part inequality. And that would be x then is between, we have a positive 2 on the right side and a negative 2 on the left side. Let's try another one. On this example, we're asked to solve absolute value of x minus 5 is less than 2. So we have our absolute value isolated on one side of the inequality. So we would just go ahead and proceed to the three-part inequality. So x minus 5 is between, and then over here we had positive 2, so it's between negative 2 and positive 2. Now we still have to solve this three-part inequality, and we do that by isolating the x in the middle here. So we would add 5 to all three parts. The negative 5 and positive 5 cancel, and we have x is between negative 2 and positive 5 is 3, and positive 2 and positive 5 is 7. So our solution is x is between 3 and 7. Another example, we're asked to solve absolute value of x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 3. Now whenever we have greater than or equal to, and our absolute value is isolated on the left side, then we have to write this as two disjoint inequalities. So of course we have x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 3 is going to be one of the inequalities. Without the absolute value. That's the whole reason for this. Or x plus 2 is less or equal to negative 3. So the two disjoint inequalities, you take the inside argument of the absolute value statement and you state that that argument is greater than or equal to 3, or x plus 2 is less than or equal to negative 3. So you'll have two disjoint sets. Let's solve each of these separately. We'll subtract 2 from both sides for this one. These will cancel, and we have x is less than or equal to a negative 5, or And then for this one, we'll subtract 2 from both sides. These will cancel, and we have x is greater than or equal to 1.